North Korea's up to something in the Yellow Sea. U.S. officials say North Korea has been constructing several artificial islands for at least 5 years. Satellite images revealed that North Korea has been building 5 artificial islands for unknown purposes in the Yellow Sea near Sohae, a known testing site for intercontinental ballistic missile technology. 3 of the islands seem to have paved rectangular slots, which could be used to accommodate a North Korean ballistic missile and a launcher. Other islands could be used to host underground missile silos. Experts say the islands would most likely be able to deploy shorter-range missiles, such as Scuds, if they are intended to be used for missile launchers. However, there isn't enough definitive information to determine the actual purpose of the islands. Experts say it's possible they may even be used for agriculture. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. Keep watching for more stories on North Korea's military power. Kim Jong-un blows up America in terrible propaganda video. DPRK state-run mouthpiece, Aryang Manari, published this video on Wednesday, and boy oh boy does it blow up stuff. And what we reckon is a not-so-subtle attempt to demonstrate the size of his missiles. Rotund dictator Kim Jong, who ate all the pies? Oh, I ate all the pies. Probably ordered the video's creation after munching on whatever this is. The clip features lots of crosshairs and missile launches. It also shows the destruction of the USS Carl Vinson, one of the hefty US warships currently en route to the Korean Peninsula. Plus, and we're guessing this editing request came from the pie hole of Kim himself, the destruction of the US Capitol. But we've noticed something. When he's not eating cake or suppressing his own citizens, Kim is frequently pictured looking at stuff. And this has a lot of crosshairs, so the question is, could this be what Kim is actually looking at through those mystery binoculars? Nope, no it's not. He's looking at those golden arches across the border in Seoul. Did we make that up? Well, unless you ask his royal lard-ass herself, you'll never know. North Korea deploys 4 missiles. North Korea has fired 4 ballistic missiles toward Japan, with some landing as close as 300 kilometers from Japan's northwest coast. North Korea launched missiles from a location near the border with China on Monday. U.S. officials said the missiles were intermediate range. 4 missiles in total were launched, and 3 of them landed in Japan's exclusive economic zone in the Sea of Japan. North Korea state media news agency KCNA said the country's leader Kim Jong-un supervised the launches. Missile test fail ruins eternal president's birthday. North Korea's birthday celebrations for Kim Il-sung turned sour as the pariah state tried unsuccessfully to launch a ballistic missile. U.S. defense officials said the failed launch was detected and tracked by the U.S. Strategic Command on Thursday. The news is a setback for North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, as the reclusive nation today marks the 104th anniversary of his grandfather's birth. Citing military sources, South Korea's Yonhap news agency said the missile that failed to launch was most likely a MUSUDAN. The MUSUDAN, also known as the Mirim, No Dong-bi, and BM-25, is an intermediate-range ballistic missile. Yonhap said Thursday's unsuccessful launch was the first time North Korea had tested the MUSUDAN. The single-warhead missile, which is based on a Russian R-27, can carry an estimated payload of 1.2 tons. The MUSUDAN has an estimated range of 2,500 to 4,000 kilometers, meaning it could strike South Korea, Japan, or U.S. military bases in the Pacific Ocean, such as on Guam. This isn't the first time the Supreme Leader's birthday celebrations haven't exactly gone off with a bang. In 2012, North Korea also failed to launch a long-range rocket on Kim Il-sung's birthday. Seems like fireworks just aren't good enough for the eternal president of the republic. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews.
North Korea successfully launches missile into space. North Korea launched a long-range rocket on Sunday morning carrying what Pyongyang says is a satellite. Its launch caused North Korea's neighbors and the United States to release a flurry of condemnations. Many see it as a disguised ballistic missile test. The rocket was launched near the North Korean and Chinese border at around 9:30 a.m. South Korean time. As planned, the rocket traveled southwards over the Yellow Sea. South Korean officials say they lost track of the missile over Jeju Island at approximately 9:36 a.m. Japanese officials, however, say they spotted the missile over the southern islands of Okinawa at 9:41 a.m. The missile's final stage, which was carrying a satellite, then entered space. According to Reuters, the newly launched satellite is expected to orbit Earth every 94 minutes. The launch has prompted South Korea to announce that it will begin talks with the US about deploying advanced missile defense. Of course, China and Russia are opposed to that idea.